In today's video, I'm going to be doing some general decluttering and organizing and just like clearing out spaces in the house. Just taking the extra time to check off things on my to-do list that I've been putting off and just need to get done. So come along with me and let's do this together. Okay, so here's my list. I just wrote down a general list of things that need to get done. One of the things I already did was I went over my paint samples, but I'm going to show you guys my paint samples. And then I need to stain and paint my entry table, or at least think about what I'm going to do with it. I need to wash his gray cover, and I need to go around the fireplace, areas that are cluttered up around there. I need to go through and declutter my nightstands and organize them. I need to hang up stuff in my closet. If you have a list, go ahead and work on your list with me. But if you don't have a list, go ahead and start writing your list down while you're watching this. Since I'm already in my bathroom, the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is tidy up the closet and hang up items in there. So let's do that. Some days I love to just sing and dance and just like sing at the top of my lungs while I'm doing work, because it just makes it so much more fun. And then there's other times where I just kind of like need the quietness and just need it to focus and just focus on what I'm doing and just like chill out, you know? It really depends on how I've been feeling lately.
Alexa, play Mariah Carey.
When I was younger, and when I say younger, I mean in my 30s, I used to make lists all the time, and that was the only way that I was able to get anything done. And as I got a little older and routines became more like a normal thing for me, then I didn't really need to make lists. But this time I made a list because honestly, for you guys, so you could see me make a list. Otherwise, I would just go around the house and say, oh, that needs done. Oh, yep, that needs done. Let's do that, you know. But for the sake of the video, I'm making a list for you guys. Something else I really like to do is just set my timer for 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, and go insane, start doing things around the house. A lot of times that's all I need is the 10-minute timer, and then it motivates me to keep going. But I will set myself a limit. So I'll say, hey, I only need 30 minutes to get this done, or I have an hour to get this done, but I'm gonna start with 10 minutes because it helps me to go in quicker bursts.
Today's video was sponsored by Designer Imposters, Taylor Swift, Wonderstruck. Just kidding.
That light is really cool. It's just, you just push on the button and it gears up and it makes a cool gear noise. And then it makes a light and you don't ever need a battery. It's pretty neat. Okay, sewing machine needle. Don't know why that's there. Is that even a sewing machine needle? I don't even know. But I'm gonna hold on to it because it looks like it might be something important. Yeah, you guys, you do not need to use a vacuum cleaner in your drawer. Raise your hand if you use CDB or gummies. Let me tell you guys, these put me on my butt. I got them because I don't like taking, you know, like pain pills and stuff, so I got those instead, and I like break them up into little tiny pieces, and it just helps me kind of relax at night. One of them is for pain, and one of them is to help me relax. Indica is the one that helps you relax. They call it Indicouch. My daughter taught me that. She's 19. She doesn't even do that, you know, thing. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. If I'm allowed to say what it is. Am I allowed to say what it is? Weed. Am I allowed to? I don't know, but I just did. Anyway, yeah, so she's the one that told me that indica is what relaxes you and sativa is what like does something to your mind. Y'all, I have not ever had any type of hallucination or anything from these gummies or whatever, but I just recently was introduced to them. I have never done that before. It's all very new to me. So, and for a while I was feeling guilty and feeling like I was a rebel or a bad person. And then I'm like, no way. This is like natural. This is an herb. It's fine. It's legal. Like, yeah, so I'm not ashamed, especially with all the pain that I was in lately with my insides, just, like the intestinal bleeding and my intestines just being so inflamed. But now that I'm gluten-free, in case you don't know, I have celiac disease. And so I was just recently diagnosed. And now that I'm gluten-free, I've been gluten-free for like 2 months now, and I feel so much better. But those gummies do help. I'm not gonna lie. They help a lot. Okay, back to the vacuum cleaner. I wanted to tell you guys that you do not need to use a vacuum cleaner to get the dirt out of your drawers. Because back in the day, when I didn't have vacuum cleaner attachments, I just got a damp rag and just wiped it up with the rag, But I have the vacuum cleaner there, so I might as well use it. But y'all, please don't go out and buy a vacuum cleaner if, you don't need it. But if you want it, sure, go right ahead. I'll put in a link in the description box below in case you're interested in getting the one that I have. There's my baby Chrissy. She's such a sweet girl. Her just a fluffers. She used to be a breeding cat and she's retired. And then the lady that I bought her from, do you want this cat? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. You don't have to ask me twice. I would love a rag doll. Off camera, I washed Shane's gray blanket. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to the nightstand, or to my husband's nightstand. And it's an absolute wreck. And y'all don't be hating on my husband, okay? Because he is a hard worker. And yes, he's messy. But it's worth it to me for him to do all the hard work and me to clean up after him. It's all good. So he's got a bunch of these little nose strip thingies that he uses to keep himself from snoring, and he does that for me. Like, he puts a strip on his nose to keep himself from snoring so that I, can sleep at night, basically. But I am going to get a little trash can and put that next to his nightstand so that this doesn't happen anymore. Every time he opens up the strip, it's like taking off a Band-Aid and you get the little plastic pieces and they're all over the place. My husband is a handyman, so he keeps a lot of tools in his pockets, and then he gets home and he, empties his pockets and then he puts the tools in the nightstand. And so he's got quite a collection here. So everything that's inside of here is for a fireplace, and we won't be having fireplaces for another 11 months. So I'm gonna take everything out of here, probably put it in the shed outside, and then I'm gonna donate this because we don't need it. Yay, it's out of here. Okay, now I'm gonna put all the stuff in the shed. Eventually, my husband's gonna fix this line. So this line goes up through a hole in there and then goes up through here and then goes back here. I'm gonna put this on top of here. This and this, these used to be on these shelves. So anyway, I'm gonna put that on top of this cabinet. So here we go. There, that's better. At least it looks more finished, you know? It's not like the top. I do plan on painting these. I just, you know, one thing at a time, right? All right, so let me go ahead and put this back up here. There, that's cute. It's here. Very cute. Well, it's better. A little bit more finished. Even though that one has white on it, but it's okay. It's fine. Moving on to the next item on my list. Look at this cute little Target dollar spot chicken. Isn't she sweet? I love her. Look at her glasses. This set that was $3 came with this little sign and this little hen and then these little basket of eggs. It says farm fresh, but I didn't want that on there because this isn't a farm. I also got this from the Target dollar spot like a long time ago. A dollar. Okay, the reason why I brought you guys in here is because I was painting. So Shane's gonna build like a little panel that goes across here on each side. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and paint and see how I like it here. So this is Creamy Mushroom. And this is a mix between Sherwin-Williams Alabaster and Creamy Mushroom. So this is Alabaster. And that's Creamy Mushroom. And this is a mix between Alabaster and Creamy Mushroom. So my island is going to be that dark, like an iron ore, like a very, very almost black color. The top cabinets are going to be the Alabaster. But I'm wondering, should I make the bottom cabinets Alabaster or a mix between the two colors? Or should I do the Creamy Mushroom, which is a very soft, taupey, beige color? Like a grayish. And then these are my floors and they're dirty. Don't judge me. And also I did the Sherwin-Williams Alabaster over here. Let me turn the light on. Okay. So this is Sherwin-Williams Alabaster on this side that I painted, and these are the tumbled marble tiles. These are 3x6 backsplash that I'm going to be using for the backsplash over there. It looks very pretty together. They match very well. I don't think that this camera is doing justice. But my question to you guys is, do you think that I should do the top and bottom in the Alabaster and then do the island in the almost black, like charcoal color? Bottoms, should I do Alabaster, Creamy Mushroom, or the mix between the two? Here's a close-up of my countertops. And then I'm hoping I can get Shane to maybe put in a faux beam right along here. I think that would look really good because I have a faux beam up there. This is not farmhouse. This is more beach house than anything. It's very coastal casual, but I like that English cottage look. I am English, so I like that look, but I'm also part German and part Scandinavian. 3 colors. Those are your choices. That, or that. Why does that look so weird? Because it looks blue when the swimming pool bounces on it, but it's crazy how colors change in different lighting, and that's why you should never pick out a paint color in the store, because when you put it on your walls, it will not look the same. Right, Pepper? Okay, so this is the stuff that I'm going to be donating. And this table, I'm trying to decide if I should paint it or not, because I really like the painted details on it, but it's got a lot of wear on it, which I kind of like, you know, kind of gives it character, but at the same time, I think I want to paint this because it really doesn't match anything in my house. Should I do black, white, or what other color should I do? You guys have any opinions? Let me know. Maybe like a dark gray, because my rug has a lot of dark gray in it. A couple weeks back, I did a closet declutter video, and if you go to my channel and you look down a few, you should be able to find my video. I only have 10 videos on this channel so far because this is a brand new channel. And I would absolutely love it if you guys would subscribe if this video is something you like and this type of content is something that you like, and if you like me, then, you know, I would love it if you guys would subscribe and join in on the fun. And also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. It helps YouTube know that people like this and that they could push my videos out to more people. And if you think it's horrible, don't tell me, because I don't want to know, because I'm a sensitive person and that'll hurt my feelings and make me cry. Everything is done except for I didn't put the doors on my china hutch. I didn't do the craft declutter and move the books because those are just going to have to be a different video because this video is too long, and I'm trying to keep my videos shorter than 20 minutes, even like shorter than 15 minutes if I can. But I am very proud. I got everything done. I hope that you guys got your stuff done too. Or I hope this motivates you to get your stuff done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!